Yo, what's up? This is Rafaela. Have you gotten so pissed off, so angry to the point where you change your life? You turn your life around? Sometimes that happens. Because there's two paths people take when they get really pissed off. They either change for good, or they continue doing the same things, repeating the same old things, expecting different results, which is insanity. But I'm going to focus on the changes that people make in their lives when they get angry, when they get pissed off. Now that usually happens when people get fed up. They get really fed up with their routine. They feel like their routine is not taking them nowhere. It's not beneficial. It's not going to have an end result, whether it's in a relationship, your job, your business, your relationship with even your family. The projects you're doing. Sometimes you feel like there's no progress. You're stuck in the same situation, and you see life happening around you with your friends, your family. You see that they're living life, but you realize you're not living life because you're not making any changes. That's because you haven't gotten into a situation that really got you pissed off, that really touched a nerve, that really ticked you off. But sometimes that happens. It has to happen. So that way it will make some changes real quick. Even within the same day, even within the same hour, you make a change just by getting real angry and real upset. Sometimes there's situations that will make you upset. People are not changing the ways they are. They're not changing their ways. They have their old ways, and that's making you fed up. You're tired. I'll give you an example. I'll give you two examples. I'll give you first one, which would be, I used to pretend to be someone else. I used to pretend someone else I never was, never meant to be. I was never meant to be. To the point where I got real tired. I got real angry at myself for spending all these years pretending to be someone else when I could have been myself all that time, knowing that I already had a personality. So what I did was, that very same day, boom, I had an epiphany. I began being myself again. But this time, just adding a few elements, more influences, learning things over the years. And that's what I did. I just began being myself. I saw other people being themselves, and boom, they're being respected. They're being respectable. And I began doing that, and boom, I see more people, looking at me, with more respect, with more interest. It seems like people are more nice, more nicer, friendlier, because they saw, oh, this person's being themselves. He must be cool. And that's that with that example. And I'll give you another example. Now you got people that are tired. They have a roommate, but then that roommate doesn't cooperate. He's just good for nothing. There was a contract. There was a rule where both that person and the roommate were supposed to split out the bills and the rent. But that never happened, because that roommate is a good for nothing. And there's a time where you're gonna get tired of that. You're gonna get tired of, what the heck is going on with my roommate? He's not doing anything. He's not cooperating. I'm doing all the work. I'm paying all the bills. I'm working my ass off, and that roommate ain't doing nothing. He ain't doing shit. And that's the killer part about it. So you get real tired of it. You get so pissed off. You get angry to a point where you just decide to cut ties with that roommate and just decide to live it out by yourself, or find another roommate. Have another friend. That could be a useful roommate and a very cooperative roommate. Shoot, that roommate could even do way more than yourself, if you're lucky. Because that has happened. I know friends that have lived with roommates, and some were success stories. Some of them were not so much. It's all just conflict. And that's why people make changes. That's why they change their lives, because they get so angry. It ticks them off. They even think, if I stop doing this, maybe this situation is going to end. if I quit these habits, well, I'm really pissed off. If I quit these habits and never come back to these habits ever again, it might be that I might be successful. It might be that I'm gonna start enjoying life better. I'm gonna start doing things better. You know, I'll become more satisfied with my life. Because that's what life is all about. You have to be satisfied. You have to have confidence in order to be satisfied. So again, you know, what I would recommend is don't wait until you get angry or pissed off to make changes in your life or turn your life around. If you see something that you know is not going to end well in the long run, just change your life. Period. Change it. Or if you really got to the point where you really got pissed off and you changed your life and you made a turnaround, I congratulate you on that, because that's pretty hard to do with a lot of people. Even those that get angry and still do the same things. Which is pretty insane if you're going to expect different results. So I recommend change your life now. If you think it's a mess, start making changes and stick to those changes. Don't go back to the old habits. Those old habits, you knew that they weren't beneficial. They're not going to be beneficial now. So stick to those new habits and make a turnaround in your life. All right, folks. All right, everybody. Peace.